Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. It is quite late when you'll be seeing this video. It is on the same day as when I recorded my catch up with me. It's currently, why am I down here at 11:15? I do not know, but obviously Michael's gone up to bed, Hagen's in bed. I just thought we've quickly just took our stuff upstairs, we've cleaned the teeth. This is basically just a new home tour of everything as prior to what I was explaining in the previous video of how I've moved everything around. This is just a quick preview before the morning of what it basically just looks like this at the moment, just while the toys are away. Obviously then I will jump back in, going through it all in the morning in the daylight. Good morning everyone. I'm back on here, so I've just stood in the kitchen at the moment, just to show you what the kitchen looks like at the moment currently. As you probably know, a lot of it hasn't changed. It's more or less the same, apart from we've just moved the fish tank in here and took Baba's table that he now has that's been up in his room into the kitchen. You'll have to excuse the noise because little one is downstairs. So I thought to just jump on here while it's a bit tidy. Baba's slide that he got for Christmas will go outside in the spring, but obviously he loves that in here at the minute. Obviously some of this was on the table in the living room, if you remember, and I had my little pink sort of rose gold frame, so that's now at mum's because the amount of times it's just chipped and fell. So I've organised this a little bit better, just make it a bit more neutral. And we have a shelf for all the cooking books and things now, sort of medications, different bits that we got off Michael's dad, so that was handy. And then the fish tank we've got now here, little Pearly, we just have the one at the moment. The radio, obviously I've tidied up this, obviously this is a little bit of a mess, but we can't do a lot about that. The radio we had that was over here, so we've just put that there. We have a few little bits here, a little tea bag stand. We've now got a coffee machine and some little pods, but obviously it doesn't actually work with the pods. So we just have to, we've trialled it, but it's more for guests really, because I'm not really a coffee fan or a coffee drinker. Michael normally does it, have odd ones at work, so it's mainly it was just a little investment really, but it might be something that we'll do more permanently in the future, who knows. But so that's our little addition to the corner. And then we've added this cute little shelf up here. It's a little bit wobbly, but we've added that, and it looks really cute when you've got the lamp on, so I just wanted something to make this corner like really cozy. So we've done that. We've got a toasty maker now, a few little bits we've just sort of rearranged and tidied this area. It's a lot more cleaner. And then we go into the lounge. So they've just tried to plop themselves out of the way, so they're just sat down in the kitchen trying not to distract. So then we come into the lounge, and obviously now we have our new floating shelves. I don't know if you remember before we had the L-shaped sofa, we just had the little two-seater that would have been across here, or I believe it's been over here and that way, but I will implant some pictures so you can see. The exercise bike, I believe previously we have had over here, but we've now moved it. And this is how more or less when we first moved in, sort of just over 2.25 bit years ago. We've always had this as a dining area, but previously we've had it more or less here, but it's just been in the way. And then this little chair here that we got, because we sold the yellow chair, was on this corner. So at the moment we've just been moving stuff around, then we debated on having the ladder shelf in that corner and move the lamp over to here. But we thought this is the best ideal place to have it at the moment. And now we're much more closer to the TV, and it kind of creates this living room space. And then we've recently got a new light. So I've still kept the black one, but we've just chose that because I thought it splits the dining area to the lounge area. And then I thought, do I get another lamp? But I thought that the one that we've got up there would just get in the way. But at least now you can bring the TV out. Obviously that is just more decorative because not a lot of people will sit there. But I feel like this corner just needed something. When I just got up, what was it? It must have been within the last month when I spoke about it and said, right, we need to just think about moving it around and sorting it out. So we had a little bit of a decision, and I was like, right, well, let's get rid of that dresser. We'll move that, we'll get some shelves, and then on we went, and then we started painting probably about 7, 8 o'clock at night. We got the first sort of first layer coat out for the walls. Only took about 2 coats, and then we matched the colour up. I don't remember what the colour actually was. I don't think you remember the colour, do you? And no, antique white was the colour. Just clicked to my mind. That is the colour, so we've matched it all up. Obviously, it's gave more of a fresher look now. So I think it's absolutely lovely. It's opened it up. I do miss the black, but it's kind of, it took away a lot. It's freshened it up. It needed something. And we've got the dining space back. But I'm a kind of girl that, like, woman that likes it bright, then wants it to be, like, dark again. But now the evenings are starting to draw back out again. It just looks more cosy and it actually feels more roomy. Because sometimes I like to sit on the sofa, and then other days I'll be like panicking, not feeling as great, so I won't like sitting at the table. But overall, for how it looks, it's much more nicer. It gives it a nice feel with the floor lamp, like a dining area. It brings the comfort to it, and with the mirror. And that is what I painted black, that I believe actually ended up breaking the sofa because I had to stand. And then we recently, if you remember, this curtain pole was silver and I painted it black. And then I've freshened up the table. There is some slight chips and bumps that do need sanding down, possibly in the summer as well. And obviously, if you remember, when we had the table over here that was all painted wooden, had these books on it, that little pampas thing over there. So obviously there's a lot that's had to change now. Haegen is older because we have to limit a lot of stuff out. And then we've got a little shelf up in this corner here. Now I can finally have my dressing table back because we had to use this for the fish tank. But this is the newest addition, sort of previous to the last year that I've had. Whether we'll look into like a computer in the future, I don't know. I'd love an iMac, but obviously because my recent laptops ran out of upgrade now, so I can't actually unfortunately upgrade it anymore. But that's something we'll look into. We've got sort of new black mats and things like that. A little doorstop, little canvas that I painted, and then I'll go up to upstairs. So that as you come upstairs, I bought these cute little, I don't really know the word for it, like stencil frames. Obviously they do look a lot bigger and better in person. These were off Shein for like a few £, and it just does a lovely little feature here. Since we got rid of all them grey and yellow triangles down the stairs, we just wanted to go plain. We've got a cute little ornament here from B&M, that was off Shein. And then added this, I took this from the bathroom, and that I believe was in our room opposite the bed, which I'll get to that. And then put this little magazine rack that we had, if you remember, downstairs. Moved Hagen's toy box. So this just gives like a lovely little kind of, what's the word? Let me know. Like a forest, like a nice sort of theme, which I love, like that kind of wicker, the urban look. So it's really nice, cosy. So we have that. And then obviously come into our room, and we recently had the back wall like a dark green shade. And I'm always messing about with the shades. We've recently got like a flower one. I don't know if you've just seen them in B&M, like the boho, Soho flower. One of them is under the bed. And then we have one that's like this. Oh yeah, it's up here actually. So we changed the landing one. And then the grey one that we had, which is similar to this one, is in Hagen's airing cupboard now. But at the minute, I've got some more little bits there. This chair will be moved, obviously, when we do have another child, and we'll put it here at the end of the bed. And then the Moses basket will go back down there. And I'll probably just use that as like a breastfeeding / nursing chair. And the bed frame, if you remember, I don't know if you would have seen this bed on the video last. I think you did, but I believe the frame was black. I got some inspiration off YouTube because I think Anna has the same sort of bed. And this is where I got the inspiration from, with the wicker urban theme. And then I painted it like a white cream colour. And then made the wall black because I went, at the time, a few months ago or like a year ago, I wanted every back feature wall to be black. So that's kind of what happened. And then I've recently got some perfume stands that Michael got me for Valentine's Day, and we've got 4 on there, so it's just lovely now. It spaces out all the perfumes because they were all just in one level. And just got some little kind of stands and things. There is like one of them little makeup tower things that I would love to get as well, or like a little fridge, because I've got so much makeup now to filter through. And obviously this is still a little bit of a nightmare to get to my clothes and things. I still can't find a pair of leggings and I have no idea where they are. I need to have a good hunt for them. Also got some shelves for different bits and pieces, like my straighteners and my brush. And obviously the frame on the landing, obviously that was downstairs. Hagen's picture, we've now put that there and swapped that. I thought that was just really sweet to have. And then this dresser, which was originally downstairs, is now up here. It's been here as well, so we've kind of just changed and altered things around. And then we've just got all our sort of correspondence bits, folders in there, personal bits. We've got some candles in these sort of drawers and things. It's just nowhere to put everything now, so we just got that's basically just by all the silver stuff that we had downstairs that I'm now getting black, gold, neutral. I've just kind of put up here, but I've tried to keep it as neutral as possible because I still don't want to fully get rid of everything like the globe, so I've tried to just keep certain bits out of the way. A little bit's changed in the bathroom again. This was a white wall, so it probably looked more open. I made black. We put some hooks up. We've obviously got some new sort of towel rails, different bits and pieces. Some cute little, don't know what they're called, tub basket things just to put the toilet rolls on. We've changed the shower. I've got a black one off Shein because I wanted to go a little bit more with that kind of setting side of things. A new little clock. Some black rails, kind of freshened it up a bit. We've done some painting, but it does need a little bit of a clean around. And then the last room, obviously, don't know previously, I'll have to trace back on the pictures, I believe was more of a purpley colour, or it may have been this colour, but if it wasn't anyway, and if I'm wrong, and you are seeing this as a new feature, then we've gone for like this biscuit colour, because this was the original colour that I did actually want for Hagen's room. So this was the final result that we then went with once we found a colour close enough, because I think when we moved in, like we went with mum, and obviously everything was just a bit, not rushed, because it was a lovely time, like preparing everything, but I was like, no, I want this biscoff colour, I want more of a nicer shade. And then the one we went for, unfortunately, turned out a little bit lilac-y, a bit purple, and it was quite dull. And when I put it on, I was like, yeah, I don't really like this, but obviously we had to stick with it because we didn't want to mess around, you know, change it all. So we left it for probably like up to a year or a couple of months, and then finally went for a different one, put some different shells in. We changed it about a bit. I made some prints off of Desenio or free prints, whichever, just to kind of add to his room and give some like little touches. I think his wardrobe was here. So again, we've just did some things about. We've still got the nursing chair. But obviously when we do eventually have another, because we've recently got Haegen like a baby safety guard. So something just fell down up there. That made me jump. We'll probably make this into Hagen's, I don't know. Or we might just keep that for the next little one and keep it as a cot again, put it back up, and then we'll get a bed and potentially put it here for the next one, and then just keep that in the middle and just some things around. A few things I've had to put in the loft because there's just not a lot of room. He's got his new little plushy bluey chair. I did look at the sofas because they were everywhere and everyone was raging about these and Lidl's to get everywhere. And obviously there's no room. He's not really using it a lot at the minute, but he just jumps about on it. So that's basically, yeah, oh, excuse me. Not a lot has really, just a move around really, a little freshen up in his room. Yeah, and obviously I'm still happy with it. We love it. I'm always just thinking of new ideas, and obviously in the summertime I might have another look round and buy some bits. So yeah, I know this is quite quick, short and sweet video, just a little freshen up just so you can see some of the work, some of the little changes, alterations and the progress we've done since the last home tour really. And yeah, I'll also pop in the end just some painting work that we've done as well, so you get to see. I really hope you guys have enjoyed. Please give us a like on the channel, and I hope you look forward to more content that will be to come.